Good morning, guys. This is Coach T, and welcome back to my series of What Am I Not Seeing? So today I am going in because learning how to let go of things is an important part and an important piece to what we're all experiencing with our healing in this moment. So I am going into the language of letting go and asking our higher self for that guidance of what am I not seeing in order to let go of this garbage that I no longer feel I need to hold on to so that I can thrive instead of survive in this beautiful dimension, time, space, and reality. So I'm going to kick right in and I'm going to go in here and let's see what we are not seeing so that we can, create these beautiful lives that we all so much deserve. So here we go, man. And always, guys, leave comments below. Let me know how this resonates, how this is helping. And always, if you are being drawn and called to my work, if you love my work, I would love to hear from you. Please book Reiki with a Twist, my creation on how to let go of the crap. Get rid of the junk in the trunk. So, for the collective, what are we not seeing? Woo! All right. We got a whole bunch today. Whole bunch. All right. No, not to worry, man. Thank you, Source, for. All right. We got this, man. Thank you for supporting us and loving us and guiding us and always loving us unconditionally. So the first card, we're not allowing things to happen. Not allowing things to happen. So what is it that you can do? And what I found in my own personal life and working with people, almost 9,000 people in almost 4 years, man. So thank you there. We must, there's that word must. Once we make things a must, that it must happen, that's when we create, that's when we accomplish, that's when we, really see our manifestations in bloom, is when we make things a must, guys. So today, I will let things happen without worrying about the significance of each event. I will trust that this will bring my growth faster than running around with a microscope. I will have faith. Kick your faith in overdrive, guys, that no matter what you decide to do, it is perfect and perfect divine timing for you to be doing at that moment. I will have faith that my lessons will reveal themselves in their own time. So make that a must today. Hey guys, hi. So allowing things to happen, guys, and happen naturally. Stop trying to make things happen. All right. Rescue myself is the next card. Rescuing yourself. It's not about what she's doing or he's doing or the collective is doing. What are you doing? Look in that mirror and rescue yourself. Today, I will not wait for someone to come to my aid. If you're not feeling well, figure out why it is that you're not feeling well and do the necessary things so that you feel you can just grasp onto the essence just a little bit of feeling better. And I do the emotional scale, man. I walk people up that emotional scale, including myself, all the time. It works like a charm because when we don't have another physical body around and we feel alone, we lose touch of we are never alone with our higher self. So these tools and techniques that I teach allows you in the dark moments to pull yourself out, even if it's just a tad, so that you feel better than you felt before you did the tool and technique. I will not wait for someone to come to my aid. I am not helpless, although help may come in, and I am my own rescuer. How many people out there can say, I know how to rescue myself? What you will hear is people are rescuing each other all the time, but very seldom we're becoming better at it of rescuing ourselves so that we're more of service for other people. Self-love, self-care, guys. My relationships will drastically improve when I stop rescuing others and stop expecting others to rescue me. So if you find yourself in those limited beliefs saying that you cannot accomplish anything without somebody else's help, or that you can't, you're other people are always better than you, or you're not smart enough, you're not beautiful enough, you're not, technical savvy has been a big block for me with these, with all the technology. Learn to teach yourself, and you do it by experience, by just plunging in. Who cares if you don't know everything about it? Just do it. And when you experience it and you work with it, then it's like riding a bike. You never forget. You never forget, guys. So learn to rescue yourself. Good morning. Yes, that full moon, I have a whole ritual for myself, Grace, that I am going to be doing, because stuff is happening, guys. But are you feeling and sensing that it's possible for you? Practicing gratitude is our next card, guys. What are you grateful for right now? You're alive. Not everybody woke up with the gift of life today. To breathe and to think and to act and make choices that you get to change every waking moment to reflect what you got going on within you. Today, I will practice gratitude. I will get in the habit of saying thank you. Thank you to others. Thank you to myself, patting yourself on the back in my life, because these challenges are valuable lessons I can learn from. Gratitude is the key that turns the problems into blessings. All on your perspective, guys. What do you perceive things to be? Is it a blessing or is it a lesson? Always ask yourself on every situation, is it a blessing or is it a lesson? And if it's a lesson, turn it into a blessing. Take that pain, take that struggle, and make it your power. There's always someone else out there that can benefit from your wisdom, from your story. Everybody has a place on this earth, in this dimension. No matter what level of healing you're on, there is always someone looking for you to collaborate with, into blessings, and the unexpected into gifts. And my one painting I have on my wall right now, it says, life takes us to unexpected places, but love will always bring you home. No matter where you are around this world, love will always win, always win. And here, these are awesome, man. Trusting in life. What are you not trusting that is going on in your life? Are you playing victimhood? Are you saying, nothing good happens to me? I never have enough. People are mean to me. People criticize me. They judge me. And if you are, saying this out loud, that means that's what you are beating the drum on the inside of you. That's what you think. That is why the evidence is showing up to show you that you're not crazy. So change the words, change the story. It will change your life. So trusting in life, make it a must today. I will trust that the events occurring in my life are not random, that life is not happening to me, it's happening for me. And it is playing out from what I'm beating the drum on. The vibration that I'm sitting in is exactly a match. There is never flaws in it. Like attracts like. It is law of attraction at its best. If you don't like what you see, stop beating the drum on whatever it is that you are beating the drum on and change it. My experiences aren't they're not mistakes. And the universe, my higher power, God, universe, guides and angels, source, I call it the advocates of life. They are my direction. Take that guidance from your higher power and life. They are not picking on you. They are not picking on me. You are picking on yourself. I am going through exactly what I need to go through to learn something valuable, something that will prepare me for the joy and the love that I am seeking. This is what we're missing, guys. We can't see the love, the compassion, the understanding unless you give it to yourself first and foremost. Yeah, this is awesome, man. And I got a few more cards, guys. Let me just recap real quick before I move on to the last two cards for the collective, man. Allowing things to happen without trying to make things happen. Get into the inspired action. There's two kinds of action, man. One, you're pushing against stuff and all you're getting is blocks. You're bumping into walls, things aren't clicking, it's hard, it feels like work. The second action is inspired action. And man, when you get into that flow, I just got goosebumps again. Woo, it just flows, it clicks. Everything, even things that you didn't even think about are coming to your aid. But first and foremost, you got to rescue yourself. You got to learn how to put yourself into that state of knowing and expecting the very best out of every situation, whether it's walking yourself up the emotional scale or, getting rid of some junk in the trunk or, power of prayer, power of meditation, quieting that mind, using the intuitive resets, practicing your gratitude for whatever it is that you have in your experience right here, right now. And I suggest that you start with going to the mirror and saying thank you for the first miracle that took place in your story. You, me, Grace, other people that are watching. This is where we start with our gratitude list. If you cannot perceive and sit in a state of gratitude for the things that you already have, you have no room for anything good to move on. There's no room for anything else to come into the experience until you get rid of the junk in the trunk. Trusting the process of life, man. Everything. Look at nature. It is a great teacher. Trees, they bloom at certain points of, the seasons. Then the leaves die, they fall off, and they come back into the earth's ground so that it can bloom again. You are the same way. Yes, we have rock, we have unstable foundations and we crumble sometimes, but we can always come back to blooming and, flourishing when we decide that we can do this. So trust in the process of life and know that your higher power has your back through it all. Just acknowledge them. Staying neutral. This is very, very, very important for the collective with everything taking place, guys. Staying neutral and not making things any more than what they are already. They are indicators. They are lessons, blessings, things to be grateful for, showing us a new way of living. Today, make this a must. Today, I will refuse to jump into the middle of others' affairs, their beliefs, their perspective on things, their fears, their judgments, their criticizing. Remove yourself from the situation, because even if you are not actively a part of it, know that your energy is being affected by it. So refuse to jump into the middle of others' affairs, issues, relationships. I will trust others to work out their own problems, because when we interfere, we are saying that they don't have the same divinely guided system going on like us. When we think we have to fix it, because if we don't fix it, then they won't get, they won't be able to grow and heal. That is being untrustworthy that everybody has that higher power. Including the ideas and the feelings that want to communicate to each other. So you are blocking them from their higher connection, their alignment, when you interfere. So do the rescuing on you and mirror that energy out, and it will allow others to do the same. So no more, taking sides. Give people the gift of being right, man. There is no right or wrong. It's only a perception. And when you can stay neutral, you are more beneficial to people than if you lower your vibration down to their frequency and say, poor you, sorry, this word sorry. Yes, we can be empathy, but we can stay neutral, guys. Because when we beat the drum on those lower vibrations with them, all we're doing is adding our amazing energy to the situation, so that more of that shows up instead of the things that that they can create in their life. So don't allow them to be in victimhood or blame others. Change the conversation around or remove yourself. Tell them, I totally understand. I'm sending you love and light for the highest and the most speedy recovery of whatever this lesson or this blessing is, so that you can feel relief, putting that in. And then the last, apologizing, surrendering, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, is right along with the practicing of gratitude, guys. Forgive yourself, and forgiving others allows the windows of the heart and the doors to open, instead of having blocks of not being able to trust people, not being able to trust yourself, not to feel this amazing energy that moves mountains. Make it a must today, man. I will. And they're using the word try. I'm just saying either do or don't, because that's my perspective on that word. But for the collective, because there are people out there that use the word trying, and it does motivate them. So I am not going to criticize or judge. So I'm just going to speak the card. Today, I will try to be clear and healthy in my apologies, taking responsibility for my own actions and nobody else. So if things are taking place and you're feeling guilty, or you're feeling like you could have done something about it when it's somebody else's stuff, let it go. Healthy boundaries. I will seek God's help in figuring out what I truly need to apologize for. Surrender that shit, guys. Surrender it to your higher self. Take your hands off the wheel and surrender it, and let it play out perfectly in Divine's eyes. And I will do so without reservation. That means kicking your faith in overdrive and knowing that when you surrender it to your management, that they have your back, that you don't have to do anything. All you got to do is be actively listening. And when things are showing up, don't play them off as coincidence. Look at them as synchronicities and get into that wave of unconditional love, that things are taking place just the way they need to. Wow. I really don't think we need a clarity card in this reading, but remember, guys, allowing things to happen and not pushing against stuff will eliminate more things to conquer or push against, because you're going to get the same energy back. Rescue yourself so that you can help others in a bigger scale. And you teach by example, guys, not by words, not by your actions. You teach by words. Get your journals out. Get your journals out, guys. I mean, I have probably 20 of them sitting right here, and I have them for different things. You don't have to go overboard. Take out a notebook today and get into that state of gratitude. If you're seeking and you've been beating the drum on lack and scarcity, start beating on the other side of that stick if you want things to happen. And the more that you kick faith in overdrive and trust the process of life, that this isn't happening to you, that it's happening for you, to either look at the lesson or look at the blessing so you can be in that state of gratitude, you must stay neutral. You must stay neutral. Figure out deep down what it is that allows you to feel that inner peace, that inner happiness. And what I will say is, inner peace, your happiness, your health is homemade. It has nothing to do with this. This is just a reflection of what you haven't been doing inside or what you have been doing on the inner work. Inner peace, inner happiness, your inner health, everything about you is homemade. You call the shots. And if you're holding on to grudges, if you're holding on to resentment, if you've got things like that going on in your experience and you want to hiccup and pivot that, then learn how to forgive. Learn how to forgive. And I suggest to start with yourself, of your inner forgiveness. And with that compassion and that understanding that, you're being perfect doesn't really exist, guys, because everybody has a different perspective on perfect. Let go of being right and wrong and just be you. Be the best you can feel in every moment. And you do it by letting go of the junk in the trunk, apologizing, making things a must. And let me add, you don't have to be in front of a person, man. Energy has no boundaries, guys. Write a letter and then burn it. Or in your meditation or in your prayers, surrender unconditional love to the person that you're having the disagreement with or whatever. The example I use is, it's like you drinking, they're drinking the poison, you're drinking poison and waiting for them to get the effects from it. It don't work that way. So it's not about them. It's about releasing yourself, free yourself from the negative, lower vibrations that is not getting you anywhere, but more of those experiences, for more people to show up, to allow you to feel that essence that you are feeling in the moment that is creating all that chaos, all that drama. And if you've had enough, let it go today. This was pretty powerful. It's probably why I didn't do one yesterday. They told me to relax, enjoy my Sunday. I hope you guys did the same. But this is Coach T, guys, and this is what we're not seeing. So take this reading the way it resonates. Don't push it. Don't force it. And leave comments below. And if you love my work, please, I would love to hear from you. And until tomorrow, this is Coach T. Love and light.